Hi, I'm Captain Monte with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report.
When the wind allows us, we've been coming out here to the South Jetty. Sheephead are finally showing up pretty steady right now. The big females out here on the tip of the North Jetty, out here in that 10 to 18 foot of water. There have been pretty good schools of sheephead out here. There's also been still bull reds hanging on the edges, right there in that 25 to 29 foot of water. On them reds and black drum, I usually use about a 1 to 3 ounce weight, just depending how heavy that current is. You can use live shrimp or dead shrimp for the redfish and black drum. You can use your favorite cut baits. That's been working real well right here on that drop, right on the edge of them rocks. But the sheephead have been out here. There's been pompano out here first thing in the morning, up at the tip early. There's been some pretty good sized trout there. A lot of oversized, that 23 to 25 on live shrimp. So been some pretty decent fish out here. Same way on the North Jetty. Out here on the tip of the North Jetty, on the inside and on the back side, on the surf side, all the way down. There's been sheephead through here. There's been black drum. There's been slot reds. There's been pompano out here. So a little bit of everything, There's been a lot of boats, so, everybody just be courteous. I mean, there's plenty of fish out there for everybody, but we've all been getting them. So when the winds are blowing like they have been, you can come on the inside anywhere around this weather station that's out here on the edge. There's been sheephead all hanging around here. I've been using live shrimp. Usually I'm using about a 3/8 ounce weight, just depending on how that current's running, with the number 2 Kell hook. That's been working the best. When the wind's been blowing, you can come over here to the barge docks up against these pilings and these granite rocks right through here. There have been plenty of sheephead for everybody to get right through here. There have been straggler black drum. There's been some good reds being caught through here. Out here in the front of Fina docks, same deal. Been plenty of sheephead and redfish through here. If you come on the other side over here by these houses, what we call peewees, all this area right through here around these houses and these pilings and docks right through here, there have been plenty of sheephead mixed in with a few black drum. You cannot tie up to the docks, but you can use your trolling motor, your spotlight, and work all of this area through here. They've really been holding out pretty good right through here. Now on the other side, over here by Brown and Root docks, there's a little jetty that comes out right here. Little rock jetty. That little rock jetty's been holding sheephead also. There's been mixed in with redfish and black drum. Good, drum that are 15 to 19 inches. Good slot red's been hanging out through here. We did have a little north wind blow through. And on that north wind, you can come over here on this rock pile right through here that they built on Mustang Island and use live shrimp through here. There's been speckled trout being caught right through here all the way to the tip. There's been redfish being caught in here with the few sheephead on the rocks also. So that area's been holding pretty decent fish also. Now out here at Pelican, on the outside of Pelican right here, there have been sheephead hanging out through here also. Right at daylight, you can come out where these scattered rocks are a little deeper, and there's 3-4 foot of water right through here. And the speckled trout's been through here. You can use popping corks and live shrimp, or popping corks in your favorite plastic. Pretty decent trout through here. And then as the sun comes up, then you can jump up here and work these rocks. And there's been sheephead being caught all through here. There's a little reef right here that I'm circling, and you can come on the backside on the southeast wind and work this reef out in front right here. And there's been speckled trout being caught off of it, and there's also been some sheephead being caught right there. So all around Port Aransas, there's been good fish. We're getting a good steady supply of shrimp in. So pick your days, get out there. Been plenty of boats with spring break going on. So be courteous, be patient, and you'll get your fish. You know, the water's been fluctuating. One day it's up and one day it's down. So when I run out of Brown Harbor, I look at these bricks here at the boat ramp. If it's at, one brick, what we call one brick, that's when the pavement meets them square blocks. The water's out, but it's not all the way out. If you're down to 4 and 5 bricks, then the water has dumped. When it does that, then the fish are along the ICW. When it's up to that, past the one brick, up to the concrete, then it's up a little bit. So you kind of want to know where that water lays, and that's a good judgment to look for everybody. If you're running out of Aransas Pass, kind of see where that water lays. On a 2 brick or a 3 brick, them fish are hanging on the outside in the ICW. This little rock area island right here, coming out of Brown on the left-hand side, there's been black drum, there's been redfish, there's been speckled trout holding there. The second little island on the left right here, same deal. There's been black drum and redfish holding out. The speckled trout's been off a little deeper. Live shrimp's been catching everything. There's also some drains. If you look at them drains that come out and go to these flats right through here, working them drains, there have been redfish being caught inside those drains. So, good area. Now, if the water's up, past that one brick, then you come on the backside of these islands right through here, what we call 1, 2, 3, and 4. This one here is 4. There's been redfish all through here. Seems like this week, we've been doing real well with redfish with sea lice. I throw them in the ice chest to kind of get them dormant where they don't poke you, and that works real well. And what I do is I kind of step on their heads, crunch them a little bit, and then you can use a Carolina rig, or you can use a knocker rig, at the 3/8 ounce weight with the number 3 kill hook. That works real well, but there have been pretty good redfish and black drum. When that water comes up, them fish come off the ICW, they get behind these islands, and this is where they go. This has all been good area. The old terminal channel right through here. This area is, when them fish, that water comes up, then them fish run this ditch, what we call a little ditch of this terminal channel on both sides. Now, there's rocks in the middle, so be careful. Don't need anybody hurting their lower units, but, you can see where that water clarity's right. You can see this little cut that runs through here. Been pretty decent fish. Around the Klondikes, there's been black drum and redfish all around these oyster reefs right through here. This is a great area this time of the year. You can use popping corks, live shrimp. You can free line. You can use your favorite cut baits, your cut mullet. That works real well. And you can also use sea lice right through here. You can look at them potholes where the sand pockets are at. That's been holding pretty decent fish. So put you some baits in the sand pockets. Give it 15, 20 minutes. If you don't get them, move to the next sand pocket. But, man, good fish all around Aransas Pass right now. Those of you fishing Corpus out here at the T-heads, all these rocks right now, they should be holding sheephead out here, black drum, and redfish right on the rocks. What I like doing is I like working the entrances of each one of these little cuts that come in. I work the points. Live shrimp, number 2 kill or number 3 kill hook with weight right on top of the hook's been working the best. First thing in the morning, I do like coming out here to the wells, to these gas wells out here, and there have been black drum out here, bigger black drum that are 18 to 22 inches. There's been speckled trout out here. There's been some big sheephead out here on these wells. I'm talking 18 to 21 inches. There's been oversized reds out here. There's been real good speckled trout bite out here first thing in the morning. on an incoming tide is when I like to fish these. And you just kind of go around that well, look for the school with your fish finder. When you find that school, then you can kind of start working on them. If you don't see it, then work one side for 15 minutes, jump to the other side, and work the other side for 15 minutes. But there have been a lot of good fish starting to gather at these wells. Everybody have a great week, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. I'm Captain Monte Graham.